Hello and welcome to RyAn, the show. I'm Ryan Joseph from Scotland, and I'll trade you a can of beans for some sheep. So in this episode, I decided to wear nice two shirts. I've got proper lighting so you can see all the pores in my face. I've got my rock band microphone going, testing, 1, 2. You working? No. I'm just kidding. It's not even plugged in. I'm just kidding. It's a stupid gimmick. What I want to talk about is why I can never get a fucking golf bag to ever lean up against anything. Fuck you, physics. I love sex just as much as the next guy. Don't get me wrong, but basically, let me just start by saying it's, in relationships, it's really hard because, at the beginning, you have lots of sex, you're all intertwined with each other, you're like sleeping like inside of each other, you're like, oh God, I love you so much, and then, as the relationship goes on, you're kind of like, that position hurts my neck a little bit, you just sleep on your side, I'll sleep on my side, we'll call it even, it's good. It doesn't matter if you're with your soulmate, or if you're just with somebody because you don't want to be lonely, that just inevitably ends up happening. But, sex, no matter what kind of relationship it is, it does get a little harder to come by as the years go on. Like when you start out, even, you get really into it, like you're sitting on the couch and you're watching a romantic movie, and you kind of nibble on her ear a little bit, and she kind of caresses your chest with her fingers, and you whisper something really sexy into her ear, and she's like, let me put on something more comfortable, and you light some candles, and you bust out the wine and some incense, and it's this whole moment, it's this whole essence of a thing, and as it goes on, a few years down the road, you're sitting on the couch, you're watching Everybody Loves Raymond, she just has her pajama pants on, and the robe that you love, that she always fucking wears, and she just wears the shit out of it, even though she has like 5 fucking robes of her own, and, she's just sitting there one night, and she's like, hey, you wanna have sex? And you just gotta be in go mode. You gotta be like, all right, all systems go. Are you guys ready down there? This is the moment you've been waiting for all week, man. We gotta go in and do this. We're not gonna get another chance because she's gonna be having her period soon. So you gotta get ready. But the thing that happened to me the other day that was really frustrating was basically that I had to go. And by that, I mean, like, I had to go. And it wasn't just like an inkling, like, oh, I feel, a slight tickling in my bowels. Like, this is like a, you better drop your pants, bitch, or I'm gonna wreck the bottom of them shits, nigga. Like, this was like, I gotta take a fucking dump right now. And right at that moment, I was at an impasse, basically. Because I could either say, oh, yeah, sure, babe, let me just take a dump real quick and just fucking kill the mood, which I actually ended up doing, and it took like about another half hour for us to both get back into the energy of it. Or you could just not do that and just pray to God that she did not want to use the strap-on that night, because that just would have been a sticky situation for everybody. Why did the underwear feel reluctant to leave the men's behind? Because it was feeling a tad skittish. Oh, shit. That was good. I noticed that I like listening to 94.7 The Wave, and I listen to it a lot. And I realized the other day that the only reason I actually like listening to it is because I like Seal, and I like his music. And it occurred to me, all of a sudden, that, you know what, this is 2010, we're in the modern age of technological advances. I don't have to sit through all this Sade and all this commercial, static, can't get a proper reception because I'm in a fucking tunnel bullshit just so that every once in a 2 hours I get to listen to Seal. You know, if I want to listen to Seal, all I gotta do is go down to Mike's local record store and buy a Seal cassette tape. I was drinking alcohol the other night with my girlfriend. I'm actually engaged to her, but I really hate the word fiancé because it just sounds like a French apple strudel made out of assholes. It's a stupid word. But yeah, my engaged, my betrothed, we were drinking alcohol the other night, and I was like, do you want a rum and coke? And she's like, yeah, okay. So I pour a little rum and I pour a little coke, and then I'm like, I'm gonna have a rum and coke. And you know, I usually do it 50-50, 50 rum, 50 coke, you know, a little glass. And she's like, whoa, 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 what are you doing there? You know? I'm like, what do you mean? This is how I usually have my drink. And she's like, well, you're not trying to get sloshed tonight. I mean, we're just having a little drink. And I was really put off by that. You know, I'm like, how do you know I don't want to get shit-faced right now? You know? What if I want to fucking pee in your bed tonight? You know, like, what if I want to just vomit on your cat? What if I just want to get so fucked up and obliterated that you're going to be talking about it to your friends for the next 2 weeks? You know, you can't read my mind. You can't control me, man. Well, that's all the information that I have for this episode. So I hope it did you well. I hope that you're feeling very randy and horny, and that you go to your lover and you compliment them about something good that they do in this world, because that's something everyone needs to hear every once in a while. And you know, you may even get a blowjob out of it. So better safe than sorry, my friends. Adios, arrivederci.